Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be back and spectating some races. Now the reason why I haven't done any races recently is I have a golf tournament on Sunday at the time of recording this, and my leg is kind of hurting. And so with the amount of pressure and everything I need with my pedals, I haven't done any racing. But what we're going to be doing now is hopefully hopping into a rookie race in the MX-5. So this will be really interesting. I don't know what session to join. There's so many with the MX-5s because it's such a popular car. We're going to join 12, 12, 12. So all 12. All of them have 12. One has 11. You know what? Let's just go with this one. So what we're going to be doing is just hopping into a random race and just spectating it. See what happens. If there's any chaos, kind of commentate on the race itself and see how things go. It's one of my favorite things to do because it's just so much fun. A rookie race since actually getting out of rookies, which was a couple years ago, and since then I have not touched the MX-5. It's not one of my favorite cars. It's a little too slow for me. I like some of the faster cars. Ooh, did he save it? He saved it. Oh, he's still sliding. He's still sliding it. Oh, guys, I'm so excited for this race to get started. I have not watched a rookie series or a Mazda MX-5 series in so long. Probably ever since I got out of rookies, which was 2.5, 3 years ago. I have not touched this car since, so I'm really excited to see what the racing is like. Obviously, it's a rookie car. It's the first car you really kind of hop into. I think other than the Formula V, if you're into Formula cars. But it's one of the first cars that you hop into. You have a lot of people still trying to figure out the racing and how iRacing works. And so these races are known for just being pure chaos, and I am all here for it. I cannot wait to see. We still have some cars gridding up. I hear some engines revving, so I don't know if the lights are about to be going out. They are. Here we go. And the race is underway. Standing start. Let's see what happens into turn one. Not the fastest getaway, but that's to be expected with these cars. Will everyone make it through turn one? We have the green car on the inside. Ooh, okay, they got through. The green car there went off. The bright green went off. That's an off track for him, I'm sure. We have the monster car coming up on the white Mazda. Going down the inside. The white Mazda is not going to defend the inside. So let's see if there's any chaos here in this corner. This corner is just all chaos. Will anyone spin? Everyone is looking to be safe. Oh, the bright green is attacking the dark green. Oh, we do have some spinners in the background. And we have more spinners. Oh, and he's collected the field. Oh, oh no. And that is Mazda's for you. And it's still kicking off back there. Oh no. But it looks like the monster livery car got through it unscathed. Scathed? Oh man. And ooh, the red Mazda there. It looked like he was about to lose the car, which is allowing the white Mazda through, which also looks like he avoided all the chaos. But he did drop back a few positions. Ooh, the red car almost got rear-ended there. Oh, I'm loving this. This is just pure chaos, and I'm all here for it. I love watching races and just seeing the different levels that people drive at. It's so fascinating. Especially, like we said, in a rookie car, and this track is a very tricky track. It is not easy. There's a lot of elevation changes with some of the corners, which causes the front and rears to get really loose, and so it's super easy to lose the car. Let's see if anything happens down into turn one. I do like the stripes on that Mazda. It's kind of giving me like Viper vibes, but also mixed with like the Cobra vibes. I wonder if that's what they're going for. I know the door says play seat there, but I don't know if it's actually meant to like emulate anything else. But that's kind of the vibe it's giving me, is either the Cobra or a Viper vibe from the front, not the back. Like from not this angle, but like the 3/4 angle, like right here. It's kind of giving me like Viper vibes, like classic Viper. Ooh, is he gonna lose it? He's gonna lose it. He doesn't collect anyone else. Will he rejoin safely? We won't know. I'm trying to look behind. It looks like he didn't collect anybody else. So I think everything's fine there. This is one of the other difficult corners. It's one of those corners that it really feels like you never get it right. I don't know what it is about it. It's because you kind of come up over the crest and then turning left. And so it always feels like it's taking so long to get around that corner. This corner here is actually really easy to get wrong and run wide. And like I said, it's just a very tricky circuit to be racing at. It's not the best for overtaking. It's a very narrow circuit. Oh, the cat's food bowls are going off, which means cats are going to come running in because they are all hungry. Yep, have your food, Jacks. So we got some more battling after a quick interruption from the cats. We have 2 cats and oh, is there a slowdown penalty for the monster livery there? Because he slowed down a lot. I don't know if he has damage. Did we miss something? Ooh, the Simagic car almost lost a good save. He's going to send it up on the outside. Don't make it 3 wide. Oh, no. Is he trying to make it? He was trying to make it 3 wide, I think. Look at the close racing here. The lime green MX-5 runs wide. Simagic gets through, but then gets spun by the white car. And he... oh, no. Oh, and then he collects another car. And the monster car, with his slowdown, got through all of that. How? This guy has avoided so many accidents. And that is what Rookies is just all about avoiding carnage. And there's been so much of it this race. I don't know who was at fault. I don't know if the white car was trying to really send it up on the inside. I don't know if the other Mazda knew he was there. It was kind of a late move, so I don't know. But, oh, don't send it up the inside there. Okay, the orange car, I think, kind of saw it coming. Left enough space on the apex there. Okay, super easy to run wide here, especially in these cars, because there's no downforce. It's just all mechanical grip on very thin tires, so the car loves to slide. And so if you get on power too early, it's very easy for the car to understeer, which I hate understeer in my cars. I would rather have oversteer. White car hits the apex just fine, but runs a little bit wide, which is sort of fine with that apex, with that corner. You can kind of make it into a double apex because it's a really wide left-hander into a long right-hander. Let's see if there's going to be any more carnage here for this position. Let's switch cameras. Camera 2. Red Mazda MX-5 sending it up the inside. Is he going to make it? Nope. I think the white number 7 just went a little bit too wide. He's running some really wide lines. The number 6 is right there with him, right on the rear bumper, and looks to be carrying better speed through a lot of these corners. Number 7 runs wide again. Number 6 is still right on his rear bumper. Will he try to send it down the inside here? I don't think he is. No, is he? No, no, but you actually see he almost lost the car there. You saw the wheel shuffling. What place is this for? This is for P3 right now. Let's see if the chaos continues to unfold. White car taking a little bit more of a tighter line. Number 6 was opening up the corner a little bit more. Very wide line for the number 7. You can tell he's probably not back on power yet. He is now. But the number 6 goes a little bit wide and has a good run on the number 7 down into turn 1. They are side by side. Well, the number 6, the number 7 or number 6 does just fully get past. Did the number 7 make a mistake? Because to have that much overspeed in these cars, I mean, he must have had to have let off the throttle to let him past. Because I think he knows that the number 6 is just a faster car than him right now. Because you can already tell that the number 6 is already pulled away by probably 0.8 of a second. So things are still kicking off. Down into this corner. Does anyone lose it here? You can see the racing line where you want to be placing the car. A couple people have been running wider there. You then want to carry all the speed over to the right side of the track to then open up this quick left-hander, then followed by another quick right-hander into the corner where we said it's super easy to lose the car and just never feel like you get the corner right. Now that could just be me. I've only raced this track a couple times, and it was in the F4 car a couple seasons ago. And white car is pretty late on the brakes there. Does he get it rotated? He does. That was actually some good rotation there. I thought at first he was going to actually spin it, but he did keep it. So now the white car appears to be kind of coming back at the number 6, and they're catching the group ahead of them, which I would assume at this point is for position for P1. And so the monster car that he has avoided miraculously all of the crashes, is now maybe a second behind the leader. So if the monster car can get past and win this race, he deserves to win it. I mean, the luck he has had in this race has been amazing. So white car misses the apex a little bit, runs a little bit wide, but then he's going to cut it back. So maybe that actually is what he's trying to do. I don't know if he's intentionally missing the first part of the apex to then cut it back for the long straight to get more of a good run off the exit. It's something that he could be doing intentionally. We don't know what, you know, his actual thinking is. He does run a little bit wider there. That's definitely too wide, which is going to allow the Simagic... Oh, does he have a slowdown? I mean, he's nailing the brakes. Woo! That was not how I would want to be settling my slowdown. You can see the damage on the 3. He's got some damage on the front of his car. And you can tell, like, the front bumper is just... It's beaten. It's not looking good. So these are cars number 3 and 2. And so the number 2 looks to have less damage. And you would theoretically think, because he's a higher iRating, he might have more speed. Let's see. Yep. Wait, no. Monster Car is in P1. That is a lapped car. Come on, Monster Car. I believe in you now. You have to win this. We now go back to cars 3 and 2. Oh, that's really taking the inside line to a different level. Okay. What is happening? Those are some interesting racing lines if I've ever seen them. I'm rooting for this monster car at this point. So that has to be a back marker ahead of him now. Unless he... Nope, he is in P1. So yeah, that is a back marker. And the monster car... Oh, he blinked out for a second there, I guess. Has some good pace. And, you know, the lines he's taking appear to be pretty good. But it's super easy to make a mistake when you're behind a back marker who clearly isn't moving out of the way. Which he's entitled to do. He does not have to move out of the way. It's up to you as the car behind to get past safely. Now, you would hope that he's not going to try to fight you really hard if you're the car in P1. But you just never know with some drivers. So, but the car ahead of him is just running his own race. He's recovering what he can, you know, trying to be safe as well. He just, mainly with rookies, it's just keep it as clean as possible. And if you can do that, you can get out of rookies a lot faster. It's not always about winning your first races. Just really focus on, you know, having clean races, not finishing first, if that makes any sense. So it looks like, I don't know if the orange car behind him is the car in P2. I don't know that. Whoop. So okay, that's my rewind. I need to set a button for switching drivers. Because I don't think I have that set to a button right now. But the monster car has a good exit. You can tell he's being very cautious with throttle inputs out of the corners, which is sensible. You don't want to spin the car, especially if you're in the lead. And he's in the lead by maybe a second and a half. So he's got, you know, the time to just kind of give away during the lap to not push the car too much. Yeah, you might give up a tenth or two here and there. But if it means you're driving safer and to the limits of the car without over pushing the limits, you know, it's one of the better things that you can be doing. And it actually looks like he's still building up a gap. This is just one of those corners that you have to be really careful on. You're going to be trail braking all the way through this corner. I mean, every time I've seen him take this corner, he's been taking it really good. So what we're going to do is... Oops, don't want to do that. Focus on crashes. I mean, there's not too much going on right now, I think, because it's just focusing on our leader of the race. And weirdly, the car ahead of him looks to be actually pulling a gap. So this is for 4th position, car number 7. Anything happening here? Some good, decent lines through there. I can't tell if the red car is gaining ground on this. I mean, you really want to be taking a wider line. I'm noticing with a lot of these drivers into that corner, they're not braking on the outside part of the track. Red car blinked out for a second, or was it the white car that blinked out? Ooh, he runs a little bit wide there, and that is allowing the number 2 to be right on his tail. So this is car number 7 versus car number 2. And if you don't know how the number system works for these cars, is usually the lower the number that you have. So like for this example, car number 2, he is the second highest I rating in the lobby, to where car number 7 has the 7th highest I rating in the lobby. It doesn't really go off anything else. So car number 2, oh, the race is over. I would assume so. I mean, that was lap 9 in a 9-lap race. So, or is this the last lap? This might be the last lap. The question is, does car number 2 fully send it down the inside to try to make up a position? Does he try to be brave? He is later on the brakes. Car number 7 is right on the racing line, so he has a really good entry and exit. Car number 2 is closing the gap. It's maybe like half a second right now. So if he can get a good exit here, you have this next straight that you can potentially send it down the inside. I don't think he's close enough to do that. I think he's going to be too far back. He's probably 7/10 behind now. So here's what I'm saying. Look how they're braking really, like, kind of on the outside, but then they're drifting towards the middle of the track before they start turning in. Ooh, it's another bad exit. Well, car number 2 sent an opportunity here. The last lap, car number 7 went wide, has a better exit this time. So now we have one final corner, and it looks like the monster car did win. I am so happy for him. He deserved that. I mean, he stayed out of everything. I don't know how. You know, it was just, must have been luck. You know, there's probably a lot of that. Because if you think about it, he had his slowdown penalty, which then allowed the cars that then crashed to be ahead of him. And then he just went through into the lead. So, oh man. I love watching rookie races. I'm going to be doing this more often. It's just so enjoyable. It's just like, watching the racing is so great. I'm loving this. Oh, that was a treat for, hopefully, I mean, it was a treat for me, but hopefully for you guys watching. Just seeing how things unfolded, the chaos that happened. The main thing is, if you are going to spin, hold your brakes. It's a running meme that people don't do it. I can also be guilty of it from time to time, but I never allow my car to roll back onto the track because of it. So if you spin, hold the brakes. You'll be amazed how many accidents you can be avoided in and not be causing if you just hold your brakes. So I think that was probably what happened to some of it. And car number 12 has no front bumper. Probably from the accidents early on. I bet it was. And he finishes the race. Oh, man. Let's make sure we save that replay, because I want to go back and watch that later. Because that was fantastic. Alright, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. I know it's a little bit of a shorter video, because these races are only like 15 minutes long. So hopefully you enjoyed them, and I'll see you guys for the next video sometime soon. Hopefully I'll be back to doing some racing once my legs kind of feel a little bit more recovered. I just don't want to pull anything or, you know, hurt myself doing some races right now, especially my knees. As I'm getting older, my knees start to hurt more, especially with the amount of pressure I have to put into my pedals and brake. So long periods of racing can hurt, but yeah, I'll see you guys for the next video, and thank you for watching. If you did like the video, please like and subscribe, because it does honestly help the channel out so much with helping others find the channel as well. So I'll see you guys soon.